All right. Is the technical people ready to go back there? So that would be a no. How's everyone doing today? Good? All right. We're killing time until Adrian gets his stuff running. You know, I realize we don't have a theme song, and I kind of wish we do. So, OJ, you want to hum a theme song for us? You suck. Lintai, you want to hum a theme song for us? You're way funnier. I can't
do any better than you're doing.
Than that? You could easily do better than that. Come on. They're just technical difficulties, folks. Technical difficulties. We will get there. You know, the funny thing is we're in these outfits today. The funny thing is we're in these costumes today, but a couple years ago when we did Game of Pones was maybe the worst of the costumes. They looked awesome, but it was 150 degrees outside and the air conditioning was not working. And I remember walking off stage and, you know, grapes in chainmail. I'm in the full Night's Watch outfit. OJ was, I can't remember what you were wearing, but all of us were just dripping. The water was dripping off of us. It was bad. So this is definitely not as awful as it could be on that front. So, how are we looking back there? Good? What? I'm sorry, you said we're good or no? We're good? All right, cool. Under the leadership of the blockchain, the glorious country of Great Britain, under the wise leadership of Dr. Michael Bersek, and some assistance from the rest. Welcome you to CircleCityCon version 5. Before we begin, I want to go over a few guidelines for our conference. First, I want you to listen to the purple, the red, and the blue shirts. The purple shirts are senior staff. Listen to them. The red shirts are security ops. Definitely listen to them. The blue shirts are volunteers. Also listen to them. In other words, if they're wearing a shirt of red, blue, and purple with CircleCityCon logos on it, G, can you stand up and show the logo, please? Listen to them. It is important. Second conference guideline, don't be a jerk. Treat others how you want to be treated. And if you want to be treated like a jerk, then don't do that and just don't be a jerk. 3-2-1. We follow 3-2-1 here, which means get 3 hours of sleep each day, eat 2 meals each day, and take a shower each day. No one wants stink. This is not DEF CON. We don't want stinky people. We want showered people. Definitely take a shower. Ask permission to take people's pictures. Don't just take them and assume that it's okay. Most people are cool. Some don't like their picture taken. Ask permission. Don't touch anyone without their permission, okay? This should be self-evident, but apparently it's not, so don't touch anyone without asking them first. This year we have a new rule. Some of you may have noticed that there is an Indy car down in the lobby. Rule number 1 is do not touch the Indy car in the lobby. You may take a picture in front of the ropes and stuff. That's fine. Do not touch it. Second rule, do not touch the Indy car in the lobby. I can't stress this enough. Failure to do so, you will be ejected from the conference. Not joking around, you will be ejected. The hotel may potentially call the cops as well. Worse, you face ejection by purple monkey. No one wants that. That's scary. So don't touch the car. If you want a picture, that's cool, but don't touch the car.
That's been upgraded to probably by the face, by the way.
All right, so talks. Talks this year are sponsored by the country of Great Britain, which apparently I forgot to change the title name, so sorry.
What kind of country doesn't know how to spell their own name? That's why we rejected his.
Yeah, well, maybe the guy who came up with the name should have gotten it right to the other. Never mind. All right, so talks this year. We have 3 talk tracks. The talk tracks are going to be in here. Today will be a single talk track like we normally do. For those of you who have been here before, for those of you who haven't, we usually do our first day where we have an open single talk track like this and have some really excellent speakers that will be speaking in here. Tomorrow, these air walls will be up and there will be 3 tracks, track 1, track 2, and track 3. Very simple, very easy there. And those will be running all day. Sunday, it will start that way in the separate tracks, and then we will merge during lunch. We'll go into this same format and finish off with our closing keynote and the closing ceremonies. Sorry, did you have a question? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you raised your hand. Cool. All right. Trainings. Some of you have signed up for trainings. We actually had almost every training sell out this year, which was phenomenal. So fantastic. Trainings. Most of the trainings are down on floor 1 in it's Congress was Cameral, Congress 1 and 2, and Caucus, I think, is the 4th one. Yeah, there will be signs out in front if you can't remember that. And then in Senate 1 is Sam Bound's classes. So those of you who signed up for that, you will find those in Senate 1. All right. Villages, sponsored by some other country. So the villages we have in the village Lockpick Village, as usual. Yes. Okay. Can I have her executed? Is that okay? No? Ah, damn. All right, so not you, I'm talking to her. You're scary. All right, Lockpick Village. So Lockpick Village being run by Tool this year. They will be teaching lockpicking, have various stuff for you to try, and we'll have some additional challenges along the way. IoT Village is new this year. They will be in all this is in Grand 4, by the way. So IoT Village will have a bunch of cool stuff for you to go up, play with, and learn. We have a kids area again, as we normally do. That'll be in Senate 2 and 3 starting tomorrow. Doppler will be running so you can see who hasn't secured their stuff well and watch as people hop on the Wi-Fi. And then what's up? I just can't friggin' spell, can I? All right, so apparently spell checking is not my strength. Cascade Asset Asset Management will be here as well, doing hard drive destruction and recycling in there. So that'll be cool for those of you that have hard drives you want to get destroyed. I thought that was the IoT Village, hardware hacking. Sorry. The soldering class. You're right. There will be a soldering class also tomorrow. Are they going all day or just the 4 hours? Okay. So all day long they'll be soldering. You'll be able to learn soldering if you don't know how to solder. Say that 3 times fast. RallySec will be here this year, podcasting for the event, sponsored by that jackass over there. Loser country. Anyway, the RallySec will be here podcasting and go up and say hi to them and, enjoy. Night events. Night events are sponsored by the Big Purple Monkey this year. We know we don't have much, we're not holding out much enthusiasm or hope for it, but who knows, it could be something fun. Anyway, entertainment opens at 9 p.m. We're going to have games and then music. We'll have more games on Saturday and music. And of course, as usual, the arcade will be out there as well. Drink tickets. So this year, because in the past, we all know that the drink prices have been extremely high. What we've done this year is decided to do drink tickets, and we are subsidizing parts of the drink ticket cost. So cash for a mixed drink is about $13 for a mixed drink. You can see the difference on the drink tickets here. Drink tickets are not allowed to be used for pop or water, and that's mainly because you will literally be wasting your money if you do that, because pop and water is like $2-3 versus $8, and don't waste your money on that. So drink tickets for sale, $8 for a single one, 5 drink tickets for $35, so that would be cheaper, much cheaper than the cash prices. We will have them for sale starting right after this and going then through the evening at the party as well. So if you want to pay directly for the cash prices to the hotel, you can also do that as well. They will be taking credit cards and stuff there. We will be taking credit cards as well, correct, OJ, for the drink tickets? Yep. Cash, credit card. One Bitcoin. It's 1 Bitcoin per drink ticket, though. That's some damn expensive drinks you're getting. What's up, Damien? No. So here's the deal. Each drink ticket will be good for the night, but if you buy some that you don't use, bring them back to Reg and we will trade them in. We don't get billed for them or the subsidization until they've actually been turned into the hotel. So you need to use them before Saturday night. We won't be giving refunds, but we will change the Friday night ones out for Saturday ones on Saturday morning. Yeah, they are. But they're supposed to be. If they're not, then just use the other ones. All right, contests. Bring the representative from the Southern Antilles to discuss the contest.
No, make fun of me. It's better. Hello, CircleCityCon. Wonderful. So, as most of you know, having looked at social media in preparation for the conference, or perhaps an attendee from previous years, one of the differentiators that we shoot for at CircleCityCon is gamification. And so I am introducing some of the storyline and introducing some of the players of this year's game. This year, all of the games in terms of what is going on with the CTF and what is going on with the contest are all adjudicated under one website at spycraft.cc. And if anything is wrong with the CSS on the mobile site, some other person wrote it, I promise. So when you register, you will be asked to declare an allegiance, as if you are a Twitter follower of a number of the accounts for the people who are the core staff of this con, you'll notice that each one of them have been trying to lobby you. Lobby nothing, I was stealing them outright. Beg, borrow, and steal people to join their allegiance. This is because all points which are awarded to a member of a country will be accumulated. Sorry, we already got a question? You can switch allegiances until the con starts. So if you look at the timer at the bottom of the page, if it says T- before it, yes. If it is not and it's counting down, no.
So if you don't want to be aligned with the team that has the bad mustache, feel free to change. Who's a gimp?
Well, in any case,
he's a gimp. I'm just bald and have a beard. And
so let me tell you a little bit more about the background. The blockchain was created as a replacement for the United Nations when it dissolved after the Great World War, the Great World Twitter War. And the blockchain is similar to the blockchain these days in as much as it is now immutable and very volatile. Unfortunately, the founder of the blockchain has disappeared under mysterious circumstances, Satoshi Nakamoto. And so, no, it very clearly is not you.
No, I just said he disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Oh, yeah, well, the bad news is as the ranking IT member at the blockchain, I unfortunately have to take the heavy responsibility of my shoulders of being the acting secretary, the leader of the blockchain, which puts me in a strange position. As the head of the Southern Antilles, unfortunately, I'm going to have to abdicate, and I really don't know anybody who could take my place. I mean, my wife will be taking my place. as the head of the Southern Lentilles. So please, G, come up here. The head of the Southern Lentilles, G, would you like to say any, well, let me say,
A little conflict of interest
you,
here.
there's no collusion. There's no collusion.
Boy, I thought I cheated well.
So at the beginning of the contest here, it's very clear because of my physical infirmity and the amount of time that I want to spend on this after this weekend that we need to hold an election. And it's very clear to me that the next secretary of the blockchain needs to come from one of the heads of state from this weekend. So as
I accept.
Very clearly no. As we introduce the countries and the people who are leading them, I just want to ask you to say a couple of words about why you would be a great president of the blockchain. And so since Dr. Bersek, the head of Great Britain, has great ideas, he's a tremendous thought leader. I wondered if you'd like to say, 30 seconds about why you would be a great head of the new blockchain.
We are a knowledgeable country. We are a rich country. We have large hands, not tiny hands.
That's fake news. I just want to say that. Wonderful.
And we have run and organized these conferences for years to the great enjoyment of all. Choose us. Help lead the world into glory.
Wonderful. G, as the head of the newly installed head of the Southern Lentilles, do you have anything you'd like to say about why you should be the head of the blockchain?
I can't make it any worse, so.
That's great. That's wonderful. And the head of East Grapeistan, Grape Ape, everybody, let's hear it for Grape Ape. Why would you, Mr. Monkey, why would you make an excellent head of the blockchain?
Well, first of all, if you were paying attention to the slide deck, you saw that the party, the arcade, all that fun stuff was sponsored by this great country, so you're welcome for that, obviously. Second of all, we are going to, under the leadership of the Grape Ape and East Grapeistan, we are going to build the biggest border firewall ever. Build the wall.
How could it go wrong, right? And the head of Hackos and Pancakia, Hacks for Pancakes.
This is all well and good, but Hackos and Pancakia has been a financial center for the world for now going on 3 decades. If you want money safe, you want money to disappear, you want money to appear, we are your people. And we do it with really great martinis.
It's hard to argue with martinis, all right? And the head of Odd Djibouti, Odd Job.
Yes. You see, because the blockchain is so immutable, we're going to fill it with dank memes and fashion, high fashion for everyone. So that way nobody can ever delete the wonderful memeage that is about to befall everyone. This high.
And last but third, I didn't, it made more sense in my head at least. The head of Cytopia, Steve D3.
Boo. So you notice they brought me up third, and there's a reason. See, I don't need to be a fake mobster, a princess, or a stoner. Furry guy's cool. But the rest of you, if you want the money, take the money. If you want the games, take the games. If you want a really cheap suit, take his suit. But for the rest of you, you join me and you want me to win because why not? Hold your beer, hold my beer, and remember, safety third. That's our motto, safety third. Say it with me, safety third. There is no first and second. First and second is whatever.
The lawyers
beer.
would like, at this time, the lawyers for CircleCityCon would like to remind us that safety is actually first, our first ideal and goal. Back to you.
So does this remind anybody of an election that happened recently where there's awesome choices on every side? Me too. So, as a reminder, only verified citizens, which with properly formatted ID cards, can vote in tomorrow's election. So it will open at the beginning of the conference tomorrow, and it will close at the end of the conference tomorrow, and there will be a significant point bump in the contest to the head of state who wins that election. And obviously, all of the blockchain election marshals are going to be looking very, very closely at the mechanisms of elections so that there's no collusion between the states, so there's no way to cause fraud or anything like that. The end game, let's talk a moment about the end game. So the country, which has accumulated the most points from all of its citizenry, will get an opportunity to compete on Sunday morning and in the order that they have points in an escape room. And the team which accomplishes the escape room with the most time left on the clock, all of the citizens of that country will get a shot at a $50 ticket to next year's CircleCityCon. So a significant discount. Please make sure that you are in frequent communication with your head of state. Yeah, is there a question?
If Sites Africa or Sites whatever,
You can't even pronounce your own country.
$50 ticket is actually free. I'm just saying, you'll have a free ticket to next year.
That's a bold move.
In fact, I'm going to add to it. If we win, you and a guest will have a free ticket.
So that's
So you can write that check for
$10,000 if
10
anybody's
grand to us.
counting at home. I mean, that's hard to argue
At
with.
this time, CircleCityCon's lawyers would like to say that he is full of shit. You get the $50 ticket. Thank you.
You get, and a guest will get 1, free pass, 2, CircleCityCon next year. See, the lawyers don't understand that I can pay for it out of pocket. I don't need rented suits or a cheap. While you're finagling for the blockchain, I own that motherfucker.
Yeah, if anybody was wondering, this is exactly what I intended to happen as part of this contest. So just to say a little bit more about the types of challenges that we have. If you're not a CTF person, which I will object to that terminology on other grounds, but right now I'll tell you that there are a lot of different ways to earn points in this contest. From attending talks, to engaging in our villages, to showing, showing your moves at different parties and things like that. There's a lot more than just, hard tech skills here. So please, even if you've never signed up for a CTF or a contest before, this is the place to try and do it. There's volunteers in the blockchain headquarters, which is the Grand 5 ballroom, that are going to be there to help you, guide you along the way. They're not going to give you the answers, but we are here to help everybody learn and have fun. So, if this is something that you've not done before, this is my exhortation to have you give it a try. And if you are still, confused, talk to the heads of states. I know that they're all up here because we're here to, become better as a community, or worse as the case may be. No, joking. But please, take a chance, give it a try, have some fun, hack harder, etc. And yes, of course, the slogan of the Southern Lintillies, DFIU. But please, come visit us. And if anybody has any questions before I hop off the stage.
Are you going to actually hop?
I will do a version of hopping, yes. Yeah. Gravity has this way of working. But so thank you all for indulging me in the crazy things that come out of my brain every year. Don't worry, it's all a troll in the end, right? Good luck.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Your leadership, as usual, is great. Dear God, what the hell was I thinking putting Lynn Tile in charge of this? Oh, we are so screwed. Okay, back to the game. All right, finally, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. So if we can give all our sponsors a big round of applause. Please, throughout the day, go and visit their booths outside of the talk tracks here. Again, they help make everything possible. And I'm going to hand it over to Grape and then hand it to OJ, and then we will move to our keynote.
So this is real quick. We like to have fun here. Hopefully you guys enjoy like all of this craziness. We put a lot into it. I just want to go back to the whole thing about the car. We've been joking, we've been having fun, but that's not a joke. That is a real car. That is a real deal. They do have a camera on it. We have strict instructions. All of our staff has been told to pay attention. You're not getting a warning or anything like that. I mean, really, just don't touch the car. If you want to get a picture with it, that's fine. What's your question? That's actually what I was following up. Bear said that it'd be ejection. It will be ejection, and you'll also be at the top of our ban list. We haven't had to ban anyone yet. I'd like to keep it that way, and the way we do that is, say it with me, don't touch the car. There we go. We got it. Thank you. Oh, you're up.
So I notice almost 200 people have joined the Socio app. How many people, by a show of hands, have heard of the Socio app? Oh, good, wonderful. So we will be giving out announcements and things over the Socio app. We will have that on Twitter. It's also on the website. But basically, join the Socio app. Look for CircleCityCon C3V5 Spycraft is the passphrase you need to get in. That way we don't have people remotely getting in and taking part in our shenanigans. There may be some little giveaways for people who network the most. Everyone's friending me for some reason. Don't make me the winner of the social network game. People who get to the top of that, you will get a free ticket to CircleCityCon next year if you network with people there. We will have that running on a board I can advertise as well. And yeah, so sign up there. You can't win if you don't sign up. But there's an agenda. You can create your own agenda. You can shitpost on the wall that we have there. It's going to be fun. Just, shitpost responsibly, I guess. I don't know. Okay, it's case sensitive. Thank you. We'll have that on Twitter too, and we'll put that on the website hopefully.
All right, so that's our closing ceremonies. Thank you all very, very much. That's our opening ceremonies. Wow. Lack of sleep. This is our opening ceremonies. Thank you all very, very much. Now we're going to move on to our keynotes. Normally I introduce him, but I'm going to have Steve Reagan introduce him since he brought the keynote into us and knows him very well and will do much better justice than me.
All right, jokes aside, thanks for coming out this weekend. We're very glad to have you. And for some of you on Twitter, you may have seen Dr. Cryptia rant and rage about certain topics, but today we're going to be talking about spycraft. So without further introduction, I want to bring up our opening